What's going on, guys? We are back at it again with another video. And today's video is going to be another artist ranking, and this is going to be an artist that we did together. We're going to be covering state champs in this video.
Yeah, so we decided to wait till the album came out, give us a couple weeks to kind of collect our thoughts and see where things on the new album landed in the whole discography, and this is kind of what we came up with.
Yeah, so we did this the normal way that we do all of our rankings that we do together. We both made our own individual lists. We took the two, combined the averages, and then twisted some things around, talked about some things. But this is what we came up with.
Yeah, so you'll see some averages that look a little funny, but we'll explain why they're placed where they are when we get to them. So, let's start off with mid tier. And at number 53, bottom of the list, we got Critical. This is another one where there's a pause right before the chorus, so you can tell when the chorus happens. But there isn't a speed change, which I would have liked in the chorus. And I can't really move a song up. It doesn't really change. It kind of just stays the same throughout.
Yeah, so as you'll notice, there's not a bottom tier for this video. And that's just because both of us like state champs enough where we don't really feel basically, well, I feel there's one song that's bottom tier, but we'll get there. But other than that, I don't really think they have a bad song. So just because this is the bottom of our list doesn't mean like we both have the song saved, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So one of my thoughts on it is there's always that one album that kind of gets shafted when we do these. For me, when I did mine, it was The Finer Things. This song is similar in vein to Over the Line, which we'll get to later, but I personally had that song lower, in that it's a more aggressive song. But I think that this hook in Critical is better than the one in Over the Line, so I put Critical one above Over the Line. Personally, when we averaged them out, Critical ended up lower. But yeah, I mean, it's a fine song.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's just no complaints. Just like this, like, discography is just really strong, and like, obviously, like, there's a couple that we like don't like. There's some that we like majorly disagree on, but like the ones that are at the bottom are there just because like there's just better songs, honestly. So, yeah, number 53.
Coming in at number 52, we've got Deadly Conversation. This is another one that I compare with the song we haven't talked about yet. But I like the intro here with the acoustic guitar before the rest of the band roars in. This and Simple Existence, which we haven't talked about yet, are very similar for me. Personally, I thought that this chorus was better, so I personally put it one spot higher. When we averaged it out, it ended up here.
So I also like that acoustic intro. Then those heavy instrumentation comes in and just kills it. But that, however, is the only change in the song, and the tempo again stays the same throughout, and there's no change between the verses and the choruses, so you can't really tell when either of them are honestly happening.
Yeah, I was a little bit higher on this one than Sean, but neither of us were that kind of high on it when it comes into the context of their whole discography. I don't think it's a bad song, but as with a discography this strong, being okay gets you here at second to last at 52.
And at number 51, we got Time Machine. This is Brett's bottom song, and I don't really understand why. I don't think it's that bad. I like the slow build up to the chorus, and the chorus is solid. And there's a nice piano in it, which is also great. And like I think Mark Hoppus's verse really works well here. I think I just honestly prefer others. That's why I put it at 44.
So this is the only song that State Champs has that I actively don't like and don't have saved. Thankfully, the band seems to agree with me, with Ryan Scott Graham saying that this is the worst song that they have, and I completely agree. Nothing about this works literally at all. There's no hook to this song. It sounds off. Nothing works. It's a snooze fest. Mark Hoppus doesn't fit. For me, this is last, and it's like last by a country mile margin. I like all the other songs that they have. I don't like this one. Very similar thing to we're gonna do them eventually, but All Time Low. I'm not gonna say which song, but they have a great discography, and then one song that just blows massive chunks. That's the equivalent here. State Champ's discography is great. This song fucking sucks.
I disagree, but that's where it ended up here at 51.
Coming in at number 50, we've got All or Nothing. This is definitely the worst song off of Around the World and Back. I don't think it's particularly close. This song is a little slower, and I don't think this chorus is nearly as strong as any of the other ones that they've come out with. The verses kind of drag a little bit, and overall, I'm just left wanting more from this song. The whole song builds up to that final chorus, which I do think is clearly the highlight of the song. But I wish there was more throughout the entire song of just saving instead of just saving everything about the song that's good till the end.
I don't know about him, but I think the instrumentation is just too loud in the verses. I have trouble hearing Derek singing. Like the slow chorus is nice, but it is repetitive since he's always saying it's all or nothing, which kind of brought it down for me because of the repetitiveness, and I can't really hear what the guy's saying.
Yeah, I mean, this one, it's just, I feel like they have so much better, and it's very clear what the album it's on. Like, the rest of the album just blows this one out of the water. So, yeah, All or Nothing, number 50.
At number 49, we got Nothing's Wrong. I really like the intro instrumentation, like and the woes in it as well. I hate saying the same comments over and over, but like but the same flaw is prevalent. Like why the song is higher is because I think it's faster, and like then the songs below it, and you can tell there actually is a chorus in this one. Because at the end of the pre-chorus, there's a pause in the music, but that's really it.
So, nothing's wrong with this song.
Hate, hate you.
But this is another song that I had too high originally when I did this list and had to move it down. The verses are okay, and I like the chorus, but I'm still left feeling a little bit underwhelmed. I don't really know why I had it so high originally. There's nothing that wows me. It's all around. It's okay. It's another one that's a little bit too aggressive for me as well. Overall, it's a fine song.
Yeah,
Nothing's wrong with it.
no. I mean, like it's not bad. Again, like we're gonna be beating a dead horse here, but like there's just so many better songs. I mean, we're only at 49, so like we have a lot more to go, and there's a significant difference between these songs and the songs above it. So, 49.
Coming in number 48, we've got Mind Bottled. I like that the song has a more upbeat tempo to it. The verses are nice, but I think that this chorus is the highlight of the song, really. It's pretty catchy. I also really like those guitars between the chorus and the verses. However, my main problem is like a number of songs off of the finer things, it's really repetitive.
Wow, the song really does exist, doesn't it? No change, no wow factor, just the stereotypical first album state champ song.
Yeah. I just put it a little bit higher because of that upbeat tempo that I do enjoy. But yeah, I mean, it's another one off the finer things. It's fine.
It's fine. Like it doesn't. There's nothing that's like keeps me coming back to the song, and it's just like you want more from a lot of these songs, and this is one of them. So
Yeah. Mind Battle 48.
and at number 47, we got Simple Existence. This is another one where the tempo just doesn't change. Like it's a lot like their first album that just sounds the same, and this is another one of the songs. Like there isn't necessarily a flaw, but like their discography is just really strong, and unfortunately, the first album just isn't as good as the other one.
Yeah, so I like these verses, and the pre-chorus is nice as well. It does a good job of building to the chorus. I don't really mind the chorus either. I kind of prefer the verses here. I don't love the bridge where they really slow it down. Like I get the point of slowing it down before building again to the final chorus, but I don't know. I think they could have just done something better to accomplish that same goal. But that's just me.
Yeah, I mean, again, like I don't really. I had a hard time placing a lot of these songs like not towards the bottom because like they just don't do it for me. Um, but like I do see his point though. So number 47.
Coming in at number 46, we've got Prepared to Be Noticed. That intro has a really great bass line to it. I'm a fan of the verses here as well, and I like the chorus. I don't love the bridge, like we just talked about. It's another one that slows the tempo down a lot, but I feel like it doesn't really need to. as a whole, this song has a lot I like, but nothing I love. So that's why it ended up at 40 for me personally.
Again, like I hate having the same comments every single song, but like this song really does exist. Like it's just a fine song. I put it at the bottom just because like I think it's slightly worse than Mind Bottled, but like I don't see any like anything that wows me or anything. So
Yeah, prepare to be noticed. 46.
I was looking up, you were looking down. You were breathing in, but I was bleeding out. Now you can't deny, so I'll ask why.
and at number 45 we got 10 a.m. I put the song higher originally. I'm not really sure why. Like the lyrics are good and the instrumentation is fine, but again, nothing really wows me here. It's just a fine acoustic song. It doesn't build up to anything, and like the beginning, I was kind of falling asleep. Not gonna lie, because it was just like there was just nothing there for me.
Yeah, so this song does nothing wrong at all. I like the acoustic guitar, and the other backing instrumentation is nice. The hook is kind of catchy. It just doesn't wow me like a lot of their other songs to do. It's also pretty repetitive. Like it's fine, and that's a lot of this meh tier. It's just like they're fine, right?
That yeah, I mean
they're fine.
if 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 you could really make a they exist tier that of any band, this is it because there's no flaws. They just have way better songs.
Yep. So 10 a.m. 45. Coming at number 44, we've got Some Minds Don't Change. I've seen the band hype this one up quite a bit, and I don't kind of really get why. I don't mind it. I just think Kings of the New Age as an album has a lot more to offer. Not really sure why this is the one that they're hyping up. The verses are nice, but I'm a little bit underwhelmed by the chorus, which is ultimately why the song is here. And I didn't even put this in my comments, but I'm realizing this now. This song sounds like a Finer Things song, more than a Kings of the New Age song.
We get to my comments. Did someone say I think this is on the wrong album?
Oh.
I'm pretty sure this is on the wrong album. This is definitely a Finer Things song. Like the verses are stronger than the choruses, but like I think these choruses are just really underwhelming. But like in those slower choruses just don't work. They just have much stronger songs. Like 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 I wanted to give it a shot because like I don't I don't love the new album, which is a hot take for me and whatever. That's a whole other thing. But this song, I'm like okay, like it's the ending, whatever, it's fine. Let's have like a nice wrap up to the. Oh, we're just gonna have another Finer Things song. I thought we were past that. But those are my comments on
Yeah,
it.
I did not even know that Sean put that in his comments, but I was just listening to it. It really does sound like a Finer Things song. So I mean, yeah, I don't get why this one's the one they're hyping up, but some minds don't change. 44.
And number 43, we got Over the Line. I really like that chorus, even though there, like, again, isn't that much of a change here. Like, something about it, that chorus just really brought it up this high, and I think it's one of the better ones.
Yeah, I put it at second to last, actually. I don't know. I think it's a little more aggressive than you typically hear from state champs. I still don't think it's bad. I do have it saved, unlike my song in last, which is Time Machine, which I think is hot garbage. I just don't think this song holds up as well compared to a lot of their other material, which is why I did put it in second to last. The hook just isn't quite there for me in comparison to other songs. Like, I don't know. A lot of the bottom of my list is all really close together, so it's kind of interchangeable. But that's where I put it.
Yeah, I mean, I put it at 38 just because, like, I like that, like, over the line every goddamn time. Like, for some reason, like, that aggressiveness just, like, works in my head. But like everything else in the song, I do agree like isn't great, but like I think that hook is good. But that's just kind of where it ended up. So yeah, 43. And that's gonna end the mid tier, and we're gonna go up to the good tier. These songs are better, but they're still missing something. So let's get it on.
Coming in at number 42, we've got The Fix Up. I really like those verses. I think they do a fantastic job of building to the chorus. but the chorus is really a little bit underwhelming for me, and because of that, I couldn't put it any higher, despite the fact that I do love the verses quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, I really like this song, but comparing it to the whole discography and honestly the album that it's on, like it really is disappointing because like there isn't much of a build up, and it is honestly kind of boring. Like I do agree that I wanted more from that chorus, but other than his voice, Derek's voice getting higher, you can't really tell that there is a chorus here because like there's no build up, there's no nothing. So um, I guess you could say it needs a fix up.
I hate you. It's a song that I do enjoy, but like Sean said, yeah, in context of their whole discography, it does end up here. But it is still a good song. So the fix up 42.
And at number 41, we got Remedy. I think the chorus is honestly why it's up here. I think it's pretty strong. But those verses are slightly weaker. It honestly sounds like he's yelling a little, which I don't love. But I do think that heavy instrumentation works with this voice.
Yeah, so I really like that intro. I also really like the ending section before the chorus on both verses. As a whole, not a huge fan of the verses though. The chorus is fine, and I think the bridge is kind of cool. But the bridge honestly might be the highlight. Not gonna lie. This was a really tough one to place for me. I moved it around a lot, but it settled in for me at 41, which is where it ended up on the list.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm not like I would have liked for it to be a little higher, but like the songs above it, like I'm cool with it being where it is, honestly, because like it is a nice kind of middle ground. So yeah, 41.
I won't play. She's 23 with a teenage dream. Another pull of this and it's all done.
Coming in at number 40, we've got Crying Out Loud. I've got some real nice commentary for you guys here. This is a decent acoustic song. It doesn't do anything wrong, but it doesn't wow me anywhere either. That's it. That's all I got.
I mean, you can really feel the emotion in Derek's voice here, like during the chorus, and the acoustic guitar between the choruses is a nice touch. Like, it's a good song. I just think they have stronger ones. So like when like right before like we did this, I put it at 33, and I didn't realize why. And then like I read my comments and like okay, it makes sense because like you can really feel like the emotion that like Derek's trying to provide here, but like there's just nothing really in the song that just like brings me to want to listen to it again. So.
Yeah, I had nothing else to add. It exists, doesn't it?
Yep. So 40. And at number 39, we got Elevated. I may get some hate for this one, but I think the song's just fine. Like the chorus is better than like the verses, but again, like nothing really jumps out at me here. Like the verses and the choruses just kind of blend in together, and like the instrumentation is nice, but that's really it.
Yeah, I actually had this one lower than you did. I moved it down a little bit when I moved stuff around. It was originally higher. I really like the chorus and like the backing woes. I just don't love the verses, and that is why I had to move it down. I like the bridge and the backing guitars are really nice, but those verses hold it back for me.
Yeah, I mean, like this is the most popular or like played song on Spotify from this album, which is why I said that. But like, it again, it has that formula of love. It just doesn't work for us. So, um, 39.
At number 38, we've got Slow Burn. This is one of the deluxe tracks off of Around the World and Back. And I love this intro. Overall, I think this song is a little bit better than the other deluxe track that we haven't covered yet, but we'll get there. I think it's an overall more consistent song. It's got significantly better verses and only like a mildly worse chorus. And again, I'm comparing it to the other bonus track off of Around the World and Back. I do wish this one made the album proper. I feel like, take All or Nothing off, put this one on. I feel like that would have been a good switch. But I enjoy the song quite a bit. I had it pretty high. I put it at 29.
I honestly like I had it at 40, and the song just doesn't do it for me. Like it's not a bad song, just something about it just sounds off. Like I can't really describe it. Brett, Brett in my comments, like Brett will have it higher, and surprisingly, he had it higher. Like if it gets higher than this, I'm fine with it. But if it, but I just couldn't put it higher for some reason, so it ended up at 40.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just kind of like an agree to disagree, and it wasn't that kind of big a disagreement.
No, like I have no complaints about it. The song, it's just like it will like something about it just like doesn't go for me.
Yeah. So slow burn 38. Coming in at number 37, we've got Easy Enough. I love that intro guitar part. I originally did have this song too high, and I had to move it down a little bit. I'm a little underwhelmed by the verses, but I like the chorus quite a bit, especially the harmonies at the end. I don't love the start of the bridge, but I do really like the end of it, especially the woes in the background. Solid song.
I really like the clean electric guitar like in the intro, and then the like transition into the heavy instrumentation comes in really smoothly. I really like that chorus as well. Like, and the song picks up in the second verse, which I also really like. Like, and there's a slow bridge, like this is, which is also a nice touch of the song. I think it's one of the better ones on the album.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we both put it pretty middle ground. That's about where it ended up. So Easy Enough, 37.
So number 37, we got Here to Stay. Like this song really grew on me. Like something about it I didn't like at first, but it got better with more listens. I just felt like they had better.
Yeah, it's a 36, by the way. On my list, it's at 36. Yeah, they're here to stay. You're welcome to Kings of the New Age. It's a good one. I think the chorus is the clear highlight here. Overall, I have zero complaints. I put it at 28. I just preferred other songs. It flows well, and there's not a part of the song that's lacking, in my opinion. I enjoy this one quite a bit.
Like I think what like really like had the song lower for me was the verses, but like the choruses are pretty solid. I don't know about you, but I don't love the verses.
I don't love the verses, but I don't think they're lacking by any means. But the chorus is definitely the highlight.
Yeah.
So, here to stay, 36. Coming in at number 35, we've got Our Time to Go. This is another song. I've got no complaints. The verses work well. It builds to a solid chorus. It's another example of a song with nothing I love, just a lot that I like. And with the discography as strong as State Champs, in the middle is kind of where that gets you.
I love the change from the acoustic to the electric guitar in the song. Like, in the build-up was great. I think the chorus is fantastic. It really keeps your attention throughout. It's a great song.
Yeah, we pretty much we preferred others.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So, Our Time to Go, 35.
And at number 34, we got Hurry Up and Wait. Ironically, I put this at 34. Like the slower chorus is a good change of pace from the verses. I didn't love this one at first, but after a few more listens, it rose in my rankings. And there are different paces throughout the song, like which makes it a really well-rounded song, and I do like it.
Yeah, I put it a little higher. I put it at 30. This is the more slept on of the two bonus tracks off of Around the World and Back. Most people know Slow Burn. Not a lot of people know this one. But I love this chorus quite a bit. Honestly, it's what got it this high. The verses are kind of fine for me, but I mean, that chorus just hits.
Yeah. I like I didn't like it at first, and like with more and more listens, like I thought I saved it, but I guess I didn't. But yeah, 34.
Coming in at number 33, we've got Sundress. The 4 Year Strong is on this song. They're featured. I love Derek's voice on this intro. The whole intro itself, I think, is fantastic. The verses are okay, but the chorus is really where this song shines. It gets stuck in my head, and the lyrics do a great job of painting a picture. I don't mind the 4 Year Strong feature. I actually think it works pretty well, which is kind of surprising because I don't really like any of their music at all. So,
Yeah, I mean, talk about a song that really grew on you. Like this one, like when I first heard it, I mean, I told him I didn't like it. And I was like, oh, this song's awful. Like there's another song that we're gonna talk to in a second, which I will get to that. Which that song did not grow on me, but this one did. Yeah, this one, like, when I, like, first did my rankings was probably in, like, the low 40s, and then I re-listened to it a bunch of times, and it got all the way up to 30. Um, like, again, I agree. Like, I think Derek's part is also amazing, but the feature doesn't completely kill the song. Like, I think it surprisingly works here. I think it's just weaker than the ones that than the other features that State Champs has in their discography, which is why it's down here.
Yeah, another song that pretty much, I just think there's better ones. I enjoy it, but Sundress, 33.
Like working on the weekend, so turn the music up louder. Tell everybody come through, cause I'm having a party, inviting everybody but you.
Do you want me to go first?
Yep. Yeah.
So, coming in at number 32, way too low, is Everybody But You. This is one of our two massive disagreements, and we honestly just had to get to the point where we just had to agree to disagree because neither one of us were caving to move this song in either direction. So it ended up settling here just based on the average. I'll start because I enjoy this song. I had it all the way up at 11. I'm not a big Neck Deep fan, mostly because I don't love Ben Barlow's voice, but I think he works well in this song. To me, his feature just sounds kind of like the douchey frat bro at the party. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but I feel like it works. I can see why this song has become a fan favorite. It's really good. It's super catchy all throughout. The verses, the chorus, it's all great. That chorus just lives in my head. And like I already said, I think the feature works well here, and I can't wait to hear the song live. I'm sure they're going to play it when we see them this summer. It's that summer.
I'm really upset that it's going to be played online. Well, no, I won't be, because there won't be a part that ruins it.
And Neck Deep's also at that concert.
Well,
There might be.
bathroom break. Anyways, kill me comments if you want. I know
Do
Brett
it, it's
disagrees with
deserved.
me. I know Brett disagrees with me, as he does. But I don't care. How a great song can be ruined by a feature, Exhibit A, like A plus plus. Like, Derek's part is fantastic, but the feature just doesn't belong. Like, it just ruins the song. I know every word and can sing along to it, but that feature just hurts my ears. It just doesn't work here. I don't like their voices. I don't like Ben Harlow's voice at all. Like, I think it sounds horrendous. I don't really know how Nick Deep is popular, to be honest with you, because his voice is so shitty. But if it was just the champ song, I'd put it much higher because of how great Derek's part is. But it literally dropped 35 spots because of that feature. And I regret nothing. I hate that feature so much.
I think it works. Like I said.
You're right. A douchey guy that can't swing. You're right.
Yeah, I think
You're
it
right.
works.
Like, it's awful. It's awful.
I think the douchey frat, it's like the douchey frat bro at the party. And I think it works. Like, I don't know. Because I don't think he's a very good singer either. But in this context, I feel like it works.
But, like, you have a bad singer in a great song. Like, no.
I don't know. Yeah.
But
you see why neither one of us were going to cave. I really like this song. He can't stand the feature, but he likes the rest of the song.
I love the rest of the song. But, like, there's a whole minute that just needs to be cut out. And it's hard to like a song when a minute needs to be cut out of the song. So.
Yeah. It ended up here at 32. You can tell there's some disagreement on this one.
Yeah, I'm curious which one you think likes which better. I'm curious. But let us know in the comments. 32.
And that is going to wrap up the good tier, and we're going to get into the great tier. These are songs that we really enjoy. We think there's a gap between the last tier and this one, other than the Everybody But You disagreement. So we kind of just put that in the good tier. But yeah, let's get it on.
They're great.
Back and walk away. 'Cause I've grown a little bit stronger. And now you're soaking on the deadly.
And at number 31, we got Mine Is Gold. Like, the song really grabs you from the start. Like, I think those verses are fast and they're catchy. Like, while the verses are slightly slower, like with the backbeat, like, I think the verses do carry the song, but the choruses aren't a slouch, and they're honestly a nice touch that brings the song up here.
Yeah, so I really like that intro, and the verses here are really strong as well. I'm a little underwhelmed by the chorus. I don't think it's bad. I just think they have better. This was really hard. Okay, separating songs, it was really difficult. So, I mean, I put this at 33 on my personal list. But it did rise when I did my adjustments and comments. I do enjoy this song, but this list was so hard.
Yeah, I mean, I think the verses are strong enough to move it up in the 20s, but like I could see why I put it in the 30s. So, yeah, 31.
Coming in at number 30, we've got Dead and Gone. I think the aggressive style works well in this chorus. It's actually the highlight of the song for me. The verses are and that's why it's ultimately it is where it is. I put it at 35. The bridge is nice though. I do like that quite a bit. But yeah.
Like I think the clean guitar is nice in the verses, and even though there isn't a change, I think the chorus really hits, and the O's at the end of the chorus is great as well. Like it's a solid song.
Yeah, ultimately we just preferred others. You know, that's kind of just how it goes. So Dead and Gone, number 30.
And at number 29, we got 1,000 Hearts. Like honestly, like the song just kind of bores me. Like the acoustic guitar with Derek's voice is nice. Like it just doesn't do it for me. I think it's too long. Like running at almost 5 minutes, you feel every second of it. It's not a bad song. I just like other ones.
Yeah, so I put this song at 16. This is probably the most random song to have high. It's an acoustic song, and it's not even on an actual album. It's on that acoustic EP that they did in, I think, 2020. But for some reason, this one just clicked with me from the moment I heard it. It's so catchy, and I really love and I've seen the best and worst that's inside of me. Dreams are all mixed up with the reality part. I, I just love it. It's my favorite part of the song. This whole chorus is just, it's great as a whole. Plus, who doesn't love a good sax part? My boy Saxel Rose comes out, kills it. I've seen him twice, actually. He came on stage with Paramore when I saw them in concert, and he came on stage with some other band. It was either, I might have been Stand Atlantic that he came on stage with. But my boy Saxel Rose, a legend.
I'm a guy that loves sex. I'm not against sex. Shout out my boy Kenny G, monster. But like I like this song. I just think there's a significantly better acoustic song on this EP, like which we'll get to in a minute. But
Yeah, we have
uh,
opposite opinions on this song and another acoustic song. There's one that really works for me, which is this one. There's one that really works for him, which is that one. Our songs just didn't work for each other. I feel like, at least how I feel, is like they're just random songs that we happen to like to have high. I would never say you should check out State Champs. Listen to 1,000 Hearts. Like it's just a random song that I
like
like.
it's an acoustic song. Like when you think of a State Champ song, like you don't think of a nice acoustic song. That's just not what you think of. They just for some reason those two songs just hit for us. So they might hit for you. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who
But
knows?
1,000 Hearts comes in at 29.
Here's my second win. Oh, your idea, man. Blown away, away. Something in the past didn't make sense for this to follow through.
Coming in at number 28, we've got Secrets. Well, I'm sure this being this low won't get anyone at all upset. I love this intro. The guitars here are fantastic, and Derek absolutely kills the vocals. I honestly cannot explain what it is. Something about this song just doesn't click with me like some of the other ones do. I think it's the chorus, maybe. I don't know. It's not bad. I just want a little more. I still enjoy this song quite a bit. Don't get me wrong. This bridge is fantastic, but I mean, man, I love this band so much. I love all of these songs. This placement is more on love for other songs than a slight at this one. I do really, really enjoy this song. I just prefer others. And I had it lower than Sean did. I had it at 32. So,
For those who just, I was just staring at him with just this massively puzzled look. Um, I mean, those verses and choruses flow really well together, and the pre-choruses bring in a great chorus, and the chorus just hits. There's just I have no complaints. But again, I just prefer other ones. Like I put it at 24, which is slightly higher, but like 32.
is that what the puzzle look was for?
Yeah,
I thought the puzzle look was for something else.
no,
Before we recorded this, we saw that this was their most streamed song on Spotify by like a wide margin.
wasn't close.
Yeah, I thought it was about that. But yeah, I put it at 32. So,
So,
don't
yeah,
kill me.
It's gonna end here at 28. And at number 27, we got Tooth and Nail. Well, it's a faster song with solid choruses and verses. Like in the build up to the chorus is very good. There isn't much of a change. I just think it's one of the weaker ones on the album.
Yeah, we had a big gap on this song, which I was not expecting. I had it all the way up at 23. I love this song. I love this chorus. It comes together so well, and Derek kills it vocally. I love the way he holds the note on the I and the I'm parts. The woes are great as well. The backing guitar is fantastic. This overall, it's just a jam. I think even that split second where they slow it down to roar in that final chorus works really well. I love this song. I think it should be higher.
I don't I don't know what it is, but like something about it just didn't really like. I like the song again. I just prefer others. So,
Yeah, we did move it up a little bit when we were.
Yeah, because I did like consent that okay, like maybe I was wrong and it should go up a couple spots. So
Yeah, so Tooth and Nail 27. Coming in at number 26, we've got Criminal. Those intro guitars are super cool. This chorus kind of gives me Finer Things vibes. I don't know if it's only me. But overall, the song is really good. I just want a little bit more from the hook. It's almost an instrumental other than the it's criminal part. Not that that's bad, but some of these other songs have an amazing hook and that are super catchy. And this one's just, it's kind of missing that. I think I didn't even write this down, but I believe this was the song that they opened with when we saw them the first time. I think it does work really well as an opening song because it kind of like gets the crowd hyped. But I had it down at 31, but I like the song. I just preferred others.
I think this is a great opening track to an amazing album. Like it's super catchy. The drums in the background keep up with a quick beat. Like in the verse just flow right into the pre-chorus, and that chorus is just fantastic. It's just amazing.
Yeah, I just preferred others. Honestly, I still like this one quite a bit. So Criminal 26.
But I'm thinking it's the fact that I can. You're self-destructing from the inside out and never find a way to talk it out. I know.
And at number 25, we got The Recipe. This is the second one of our massive disagreements. Um, how does an acoustic song get all the way up to 9 with amazing lyricism, fantastic vocals, and like I think like Derek several times in the song shows his vocal talent by going up and down the scale like during a single note. I think that's really like I think that's a really good skill. Um, and I think the piece that's and that's the piece that puts it in the top 10 for me. And it's a simple song, but I think it works, and I have no regrets on putting it up here.
Yeah, we had the opposite opinion on this one. I like the backing beat. It's really simple, but it works. And Derek hit some nice higher notes in the pre-chorus. It's pretty cool. But it's boring, honestly. And that's why I placed it where I did. I put it at 46. I do see that I put 10 a.m. higher. I don't agree with that. I think this is better than 10 a.m. I put 10 a.m. at 45 and this at 46. I would probably flip those. But it's boring. The bridge is nice. It's the highlight of the song for me, but I think they have so much better to offer. When I heard Sean put this one in his top 10, I was like, really? This song top 10? What? But yeah, I don't know. It doesn't work for me.
Yeah, I mean, it's yeah. I mean, this song worked for me, and 1,000 Hearts didn't work for me. It's just like for some reason this song like his vocal range that he showed that just did it for me. I don't know why, but it's a really simple song, and I shouldn't like it as much as I do, but for some reason I do. So.
Yeah, my issue more is I think nine's really fucking high for a slow little acoustic song. I'd put 1,000 Hearts at 16, but yeah.
It's where it ended up here at 20.
Coming in at number 24, we've got Eyes Closed. I love this opening line. I think it's the best part of the whole song. The verses as a whole are overall great. There's not a flaw in this song. The chorus is great as well. Even the bridge, phenomenal. I just prefer other songs, honestly. This one still slaps. I moved this one up a little bit during adjustments. It's a great song. I have no complaints. There's just others I like more.
That chorus is fantastic. The verse isn't no slouch either. It really grabs your attention and builds up throughout the song. And like in the pre-chorus, brings in the chorus nicely. I have nothing bad to say. It's just,
Same deal.
yeah, it's just,
Preferred others.
I liked other songs, which is unfortunate because of how great this song is, but that's just kind of where it ended up.
Yeah, 24, eyes closed.
At number 23, we got Back and Forth. I really like that chorus. It's catchy. It's quick. It really caught my attention right away. Like in the simple guitar in the background during the voices is a nice backbeat. It's a really solid song.
Yeah, I mean, this intro is fantastic. This is another song with no flaws, honestly. The verses work so well. The chorus is fantastic. And it was my 22. So yeah, I mean, it just shows how much I love this band. We'll talk about that more in the outro and the concluding thoughts. But yeah, this is a fantastic song.
I don't know about him, but I hate saying the same
Oh, I know.
shit over and
I
over
said it in like
again,
every one
but
of these comments. I just preferred others.
like it's really hard to rank 53 songs when we had what, a 40 song middle, 35 song middle. Without that, we just had to split it somewhere, and these are kind of how they were split. But yeah, 23.
Coming in at number 22, we've got Where Were You? I put this one all the way up at number 14 personally. I think it's easily the most underrated Kings of the New Age song. I've seen this song get no love, and it's just so, so good. Those verses build up to such a phenomenal chorus. It's so underrated and so catchy. Derek kills this vocally. Show this song more love. It's great.
Yeah, I had it at 32. Like the song's, it's a fast one with heavy instrumentation. It's catchy and it keeps your attention. I have no complaints. But again, I just prefer other songs. It's just kind of where it ended up. I mean, like again, I moved this song slightly up because I wasn't a fan of it when I first heard it, but after more listens, I moved it up a little bit. But it's just kind of where it ended up.
Yeah, I really like this one though. Check it out if you haven't heard it yet. So great song. Where Were You? 22.
21. We got Breaking Ground. Uh, like that pre-chorus to chorus is just great. Like in that chorus, just delivers. It's really strong. Those verses are quick as well, and they're very attention grabbing. It's just a fantastic song.
Yeah, this is another great intro line. One of my favorites, easily. That opening verse as a whole is just fantastic. The chorus doesn't let up either. It's super catchy. The pop punk woes work so great in the chorus as well. And I know I said the opening verse is amazing, but the second verse doesn't let up either. I don't love the bridge, so that did lower it a little bit, but I mean, State Champ's Discography is just so amazing. This song was my 18, and I love this song so much.
Yeah, I mean I put it at 25, and he's like, "You're slandering this song." I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Like is 7 spots lower that much of a
Slander. There's one song that you slandered. We'll get to it later.
Yeah. All right, whatever. But yeah, this is a great song, but again, there's just so many others. So I'm breaking down 21.
Sometimes I can't help but say we're making history.
Coming in at number 20, we've got Around the World and Back. Title track of the album, Around the World and Back. Love the album. Have it on vinyl. Hangs on my wall. It's fantastic. This is such a nice little acoustic song. The chorus is really catchy, and I really love the end of it. This is just the life I ordered, 1 step back and 2 steps forward. Great. Julie Vera, the feature in this song, no idea who she is, but her part's great. She sounds great. The bridge is phenomenal, and I love the harmonies. This song reminds me a lot of another song that I really like, Remembering Sunday by All Time Low. I do think that song is better, but this one is no slouch. I still really enjoy it.
I think the song is super slept on. Like the song is just fantastic. That acoustic guitar, the feature, the flow of the song, and all it just really works. Both Julie and Derek's voice have a harmonizing part throughout the second verse and the chorus, which is just great. Like just an amazing song. Great song.
Yeah, no complaints. Again, hate to be the broken record, just preferred others. So Around the World and Back, number 20.
Don't wanna listen, or if you even care. I'm just trying to find my place in this world, and I know it's not so right to feel this way. I better grow, but if you stay or if you go, I'm right there with you. What you
And number 19, we got If I'm Lucky. Like this song just hit for me the moment I heard it. They played it the first time Brett and I saw them in concert, and it was just fantastic. Like I think that acoustic guitar works really well with the tambourine backbeat. There's my musical idea for you. It's just a fantastic acoustic song.
Yeah, this is the acoustic song that they have, and I'm a fan of it. It all comes together really well. The verses work super well. The chorus is really catchy. I like the way Derek kind of messes with his voice throughout the song. It all just works. It's a great acoustic song.
I like I remember because you didn't hear the song before the concert.
Yeah,
You didn't hear
I
it, and
hadn't
I
heard
was
it
like,
before the
dude.
concert.
He's like, "Where's this song?" I'm like, "Oh, the song's great. It's If I'm Lucky." And he's like, "Oh," and then like you listen to it afterwards, and it was great. But like I don't know why, but like this was the one song like that. Yeah, this was the song that wasn't on the big albums that I listened to, and it got played,
It's a
and
good
it
one.
was great. It was a good one.
Yeah, great song.
So yeah, 19. And at number 18, we got Eventually. Like that guitar in the intro with the muffled voice works really well here. Like which really brings in those rocking guitars, and that chorus is just amazing. Like this song works for me the moment I heard those guitars in the intro. It's fast, it's catchy, and attention grabbing.
Yeah, so I ended up moving this one down a little bit when I did my adjustments, but that's no slander to this song. I really like it. It's just things I liked about others. I ended up putting it below the kind of like Around the World and Back quad of songs that we just talked about on my personal list, at least. But there's nothing wrong here. I enjoy the verses. The chorus is great as well. I prefer other songs. I just don't think it's quite as good as those Around the World and Back songs. Around the World and Back, Eyes Closed, Tooth and Nail, Back and Forth. All like just above it on my personal list. But this is still a fantastic song. Like I'm not mad that it got this high at all. It's great.
Yeah, I mean it's a like obviously I had it higher, but like I wouldn't have been mad if it was where like Around the World and Back was. I think late teens and early 20s is where it probably should be.
Yeah,
That's
so it is.
That's where it ended up. So 18. And that's going to end the grade tier, and we're going to enter the just shy tier. These songs are just missing that little something to put it up in the top. Let's get it on.
Coming in at number 17, we've got Cut Through the Static. This song just works so well. The verses are great. The chorus is as well. I mean, it stays in my head. For me, the drums are really the highlight here. I like them a lot in the background. I think it's really catchy. The bridge here is fantastic. It's a great song, and there's only better to come.
Yeah, I mean, like the song's just fast, catchy, and like I think the chorus really puts it over the top. I also think it's funny that they say the name of the album at the end of the chorus, which is funny. But the verses, and the pre-chorus build a great foundation to the chorus, and the chorus just brings it home to a great finish, honestly. So overall, fantastic song. So
Yeah,
yeah, this is one of the ones we tied on, and we just couldn't come to a disagreement. So it's just kind of where XL put him, and this is kind of where it is. So
yeah.
so
Great. It's a great song. Sean preferred this one. I preferred the word one we're going to talk about in a second, but they were really, really close in both of our minds, which is ultimately why we kind of just Excel. You can
XL, you got it. Flip a coin, you got it.
Yeah.
So like I'm not mad at it. Oh no, it's a 1 spot difference. Oh no.
Yeah. So cut through the static ended up here. We'll talk about the next one.
And this one's 17. And at number 16, we got Sidelines. Like I think this is a very underrated song on Living Proof. It's another fantastic song on that album. Like that chorus really puts it up here for me. It's super strong. Like an instrumentation after each chorus is off to a great start.
I completely agree. I had it even higher than he did. I put it all the way up at 12. That intro guitar hooks you from the start, and this one never lets up. The verses are strong and really, really catchy, and they build super well to an unbelievable chorus that's just the highlight of the song. It's amazing. Derek kills it vocally, and you can really hear the emotion in his voice when he's singing in the chorus. This is such a great song, so slept on. I love it.
I just personally thought Cut Through the Static's chorus is slightly better, and he thought this one was better. So this is kind of where like our impasse was, but I'm cool with it being at 16 and 17. I don't really care.
Yeah, Sidelines, fantastic song. Make sure to check it out if you haven't. Coming in at number 15, we've got Something About You. This is another one that's so underrated. This chorus is absolutely fantastic. It just worked so well and it's so catchy. I thought I was going to be alone in loving this one as much as I did. I'm pleased to hear that Sean agrees with me, but it's so good. I have no regrets putting this high. If you don't like it, well, that sucks. It's our list. The verses are fine, but that chorus just absolutely steals the show. Sometimes I forget just how good this song is until I listen to it again and I'm like, oh yeah, this one hits.
Like the song's just an overall jam. Like the bass and drums bring the vocals in really well. Like the pre-chorus speeds up the song and brings in a rock and chorus. Hot take: this could be one of the best pre-choruses on their discography. But like I think the song just hits on all fronts, and I never get tired of hearing it.
Yeah, I mean, it came on today, and I was like, oh, this one hits. So yeah, Something About You, 15.
And at number 8, not 18, number 14. We gotta act like that. So I was nervous but excited to hear this song like when it came out because I'm a huge Mitchell Tenpenny fan, and I was curious how a Mitchell Tenpenny voice would fit in a state champ song. But I was surprised that it worked pretty well. Like I wanted more of him, but after a few more listens, like it makes sense the part that he does have. Derek's part is solid. Um, but it's like it's solid, but it builds up to a great chorus, and that bridge, which Mitchell Tenpenny like nails, which leads into that final chorus that just is like a crescendo and a massive high, and it's a great ending to a great song.
Yeah, so I was wondering how Mitchell Tenpenny would work with state champs. Pleased to report very well. That is how he works with them. This chorus is just so catchy. I can't get it out of my head. Mitchell Tenpenny's bridge is super short, but he sounds great and it works so well. I'm a big fan of this one. I feel like this is a song that can kind of be like a gateway song, kind of, if you know what I mean. Like, even if you're not a huge state champs fan, I feel like it's got a lot of appeal, is what I'm trying to say. Like, it appeals to different kinds of people, is what I feel like.
Yeah, it's not like your finer things around the world and back kind of like their normal sound. It kind of sounds slightly different, but I think it's a good different. And I think like that last chorus like really like is the bright spot of the song and why I put it so high personally. But I think there's a lot to like here, and like I was very surprised, but like I I have no regrets putting it where I did. So
Yeah, it's a little bit different, but it works so well. Sometimes when you take risks, things work out. So act like that. 14. Coming in at number 13, we've got Hard to Please. That chorus, yes, please. I love the OOOs. I think this is far and away the best song off of the Finer Things. I don't think it's very close. It all comes together really well. I don't really love the part where it's slowed down, and that's the only real holdback for me here. I put it at 27 on my personal list, but it's still a really good song.
Yeah, so this was the other big disagreement. This is my one. Yeah. Like every artist, like there's that one song that just hits for you, and this was one of them. L- like the Finer Things was their worst album in my opinion. Like, so how does a song get up here from that album? I think that chorus is just amazing, and the verses are amazing, and I think the slower bridge is a really cool part. Like, I think the song is perfection. Like, it makes no sense from my prior comments, but like I just never get tired of hearing it, and I think it just works on every single level. Like something about it just has always clicked in my head, and when I heard it live, it just completed like the thought process of like, yeah, this song's perfect. Like I'm content with having it at one, and honestly, I don't care if any of you think otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. Don't get it twisted. I don't know if I would put it that high, but yeah, it's a really good song. It's definitely the best off the Finer Things.
So yeah, 13. And at number 12, we got Safe Haven. Another another chorus is just hits for me. Like the pre-chorus again works here, and the verses are no slouch either. Like the flow is great, and the bridge is really nice as well.
I'm sure everyone's going to agree with this random living proof deep cut being my number 9. I just think this song works so well. The verses have this great backing guitar that creates this really nice groove that makes it so catchy, and the chorus comes in and just it wows me. Actually, for fun, a couple years ago, before Kings of the New Age and any of that, I had ranked State Champs songs. Again, just for fun. I had this up at 5. I told Sean that before we did this, and he was really confused. And I was like, yeah, don't worry, there's no way. I won't put it up that high this time. To be fair, I didn't put it that high. It's not at 5. It's at 9 now. But it's still super high. No regrets. I fucking love this song. Sean's 19 is slander. This song is amazing. Show it more love. I love Safe Haven. Coming in at number 11, we have Out of My Head. This was such an obvious single choice for King of the New Age. It's so catchy all around. It works on every front. You know, I can't get this song out of my head. Uh, uh,
Sigh.
for real though, everything about this works. It's so catchy. It was fantastic when they played it live when we saw them. It's a great song.
This is one of my favorites. This was my favorite of the singles when I first heard it. When we saw them the second time, this was the one I was wanting to hear the most. But after more listens to make this video, I moved it down one below one of the other singles. And I just remember when the song came out, I remember hearing Brett singing the chorus on Xbox for like 6 days straight. And I got stuck in my head. And I guess you could say I couldn't get it out of my head.
Yeah.
But seriously, this chorus is just amazing. It's really catchy, and the song as a whole is just a pop. It's a great song.
Yeah, great song comes in at number 11. Coming in at number 10, we've got Half Empty, featuring Chrissy Costanza of Against the Current. As a fan of both State Champs and Against the Current, this was the song I was most excited for off of Kings of the New Age. I honestly think my expectations were so high that it was not realistically achievable, just because of how much I love both these bands. But I still do enjoy the song quite a bit. I put it at 19 when I did my rankings. It should have been. It should have been.
Slander.
It should have been higher than that.
Slander.
This is a good spot for it. It should have been higher than that. I wish Chrissy had a little bit of a longer part, but her bridge is absolutely phenomenal. She kills it. It's the highlight of the song for me. The song as a whole is just so good. It just doesn't wow me in the same way that some of the other ones that I put higher do. But again, I should have put it higher than 19. That's on me. But man, I love Chrissy. I love Against the Current. They're both bands are gonna be at Sad Summer Against the Current State Champs. So Chrissy wants to come out and perform this song with them. I would not be upset.
Slander. So when we first listened to the album, Brett goes, "This is a Sean song." First time he hears it, but before I even listen to it. Yeah, he was right. He was right. I give it to him. I'll give him props. Like the song hit for me right away. Like it's somewhat faster, and that chorus is just fantastic. I think honestly, Chrissy's part just puts the song where it is. Like it just completes the song. Like in her verse really shows her vocal talent, and that note at the end of her verse is just mwah, chef's kiss. And they harmonize during that last chorus, which works really well. Like it's funny that we were excited for opposite songs, and the song that I wanted to hear hit for him more, and the song that he wanted to hear hit for me more. So I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah, Chrissy Costanza is an unbelievably talented singer. If you have not listened to Against the Current, please do. They're fantastic. If you like State Champs, you'll probably like them. I don't want to say they're identical, but they're kind of similar-ish. They're in the same ballpark of pop punk. I love them both. I really think the only reason that I had this song where I did is because of those expectations that were just like through the roof, sky high, because of how much I love both bands, and I just don't think it was realistically possible for the song to live up to how much hype I had for it.
That's honestly part of the reason why I put act like that where I did, because it's like because I remember I first listened to it because I listened to that song first instead of listening to the album from start to finish, and I remember getting like 2.5 minutes in and it's a 3.5 minute song, and I'm like, is he in this song? Oh, he does a little like 25-second bridge and that's it. I was like, oh, that's it. I waited 2.5 months for a little 25-second bridge.
But it's a great 25
It
second
is.
bridge.
It's a
and
great
that's how I feel about this
25-second
one.
bridge.
It's Chrissy Costanza absolutely kills it. It's an unbelievable song. Check it out if you haven't heard it yet. Listen to more of State Champs. Listen to more of Against the Current. Great music.
Number 10.
And that's going to wrap up the just shy of top tier. Now we're going to get into the cream of the crop, the top tier, the best songs that State Champs has to offer. So let's get it on.
And at number 9, we got Perfect Score. Like this chorus is just amazing, and there's a little guitar solo in the background that puts it over the top for me. Like it's just a jam, and it's a massive headbanger. Those verses are really strong as well, like which is strange for most songs, but it really hits here. I had it in my top 10, but then I slightly moved it down because of other songs.
I had this song all the way up at 6. I love this song. This song has always been a standout for me. It's such a great song. It's so catchy at every single turn. The verses and the chorus both live in my head every time I hear it. I saw in a Reddit AMA that State Champs did that the reaction to this live has never been as good as they had hoped, which is really upsetting to me because I love this song. Also, Who Knows When I'll Make a Move is the story of my life. So,
Ouch. But also like that last like when I make a move, like when he just like
oh, I love it
because it becomes like massive in it. Like I think I had it like 8 or something, but like I moved it down for some reason. But like I'm thoroughly content like with it being the top 9. I'm totally cool with it.
Amazing song. Perfect score number 9.
And at number 8, we got Crystal Ball. Ironically, I have it at number 8. So the flow of the song is just amazing. That pre-chorus to chorus could be the best on the entire list, honestly. Like in that chorus just hits so hard. Like in the verses are no slouch either. Like Derek goes higher in his vocal range during the last chorus as well. It's an amazing song. So when I was ranking this, I was like, Brett, hot take, Crystal Ball's like really good. Like it's like top 10.
Yeah, and I was like, that's not a hot take. I put it at 10. So I love that guitar intro. It just hooks you into the song from the start. But this chorus is truly the highlight. It's just so catchy and it keeps you coming back. I liked this song a lot. And then the first time we saw them, they played it live. And after hearing it live, I got a whole new appreciation for it. It's a great song. I moved it up in my adjustments. No regrets. I don't know if our opinion is a hot take or not, but I fully stand by it.
Oh yeah, it's great. I think it was better the first time than the second time.
I don't think they played it the second time.
Did they?
I don't
Did
think
not
they played
play
it the second time we saw them.
Yeah, because that was more hits than like that. Because like because this album just came out the first time I saw it.
It didn't just come out. Living Proof.
Yeah.
Living Proof had just come out when we saw them the first time. The second time we saw them, for context, was the Pure Noise record store. So Just Sound had come out. Out of My Head had come out. Nothing
And like
else.
the Fall Out Boy cover.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
nothing else. No,
Yeah.
Everybody But You.
Yeah.
That's what had come out at the time. So they did not play this the second time. I also think they had a shorter set the second time just because there were so many bands on that.
And it was
on
a
that
smaller
tour.
venue the first time.
Yeah, but it was great live when we heard it. Great song. Number 8. Coming in at number 7, we've got Fake It. I agree with Ryan Scott Graham once again. I agree with him on Time Machine. I agree with him here. This is the best song on Kings of the New Age. I really hope this makes the Sad Summer set. It's so good. It stuck out to me in my first listen of Kings of the New Age, and it's only grown on me with more listens. This chorus is so catchy. It lives in my head. I've put this one at 5, and I flipped this and the song I put at 4 that we haven't gotten to yet multiple times. It was really close, but this is a great song.
Yeah, so Brett like was immediately drawn to this one of the non-singles off the new album, and I didn't really understand why. Like I thought it was all right, but after listening to it more for this ranking, I understood why. Like those verses are great, and that chorus is just fantastic. It's super catchy. It lives in your head. It's just a fantastic song.
Yeah, it's great. A fantastic song is really all I have to say about it. Number 7.
Number 6, we got Just Sound. So this song became my favorite of the singles over more listens. So I think the chorus is better than Out of My Head, but the build up especially is just better than Out of My Head, and the overall song is just better. Like I've grown to like the song the more and more that I like it, which is why I put the song one spot higher at 10. But they were really close to me. Yeah, this one just I got the narrow edge personally.
Yeah, so this was the lead single off of Kings of the New Age, which was so exciting at the time because Stagehands hadn't released music in a while. Like Living Proof
was 2018.
Was 2018. It had been a minute. So I heard the teaser for this song, and I knew it was gonna be amazing. I sent it to Sean, and I was like, this song's gonna hit. I can tell, and it is. It's so good. I'm surprised that there was something on Kings of the New Age that was able to top it. Honestly, I was expecting it to be my favorite song. It's so catchy. That chorus has just lived in my head since it came out. It was amazing live, and I can't stop coming back to it. Great song.
Yeah, really great song.
I said I'll always remember the wood crack.
Coming in at number 5, we've got Losing Myself. This chorus is just so catchy. They played this song on the Pure Noise record store, and I was pleasantly shocked. I didn't know other people loved this song as much as I do. I have it all the way up at 4. The I'm Down for Life, where he kind of like holds that, it hits so hard. It's just an unbelievable song. I also love the We Attract What We're Ready For. It's so good. I could go on about this song for so long. I love it so much.
I said I always remember that wood crane beneath my feet in a busy street. I don't know why, but I think that line is just fantastic, especially as an opening line. Like it brings in the song so well, and like that chorus is just amazing. I think the verses are slightly stronger in the song, so I put it one spot higher than a song below it. But that's the only difference between this one and I like All You Are Is History to me personally. So like that was kind of my deciding factor. But this song is just amazing. It's
This
fantastic.
is the one that I flipped with Fake It. So I ended up giving this one the notch over Fake It. But they're both great songs.
Yeah. So number 5.
Coming in at number 4, we've got Lightning. I expected this to be Sean's number 1, honestly. It's not my number 1, but it is my number 8. It's a banger. Everything about the song just works so well. Verses, chorus, all of it. There's just a couple other ones that I prefer, honestly. This is a great song. So the fact that I have it at 8 personally is not a slight to it. I think it's fantastic.
Slander. I'm just kidding. But so this and my top song are really hard to rank. So if there was ever a 1A and a 1B, this would be it. So this is my favorite song off. Personally, I think, in my opinion, their best album, Living Proof. But like that chorus is just amazing. It's fast. It's catchy. I love every second of it. And it was even better live than it was on any streaming service, which I didn't think was even possible. But like, I never get tired of hearing that song. And like, who knew we were Lightning? Just like hits. And fun fact, we're watching the Lightning game and they're up 3-0, which is funny. But like I just never get tired of hearing the song. Great song.
Yeah, this song was really, really good live. I was surprised they didn't play it the second time we saw them.
I know, it was very sad.
Great song. Comes in at 4.
So at number 3, we got All Yours History. So this honestly was a boundary song for me. This kept other songs from being in that top tier. Like this song is amazing. So like in my opinion, like if it was any higher, it would be like truly in an elite class. But like something, I don't know, something just brought it down for me to 7, which I think is like, I think Losing Myself is slightly better, but like but but this chorus is just unbelievable. It could be one of the best on the whole discography. But talk about a chorus carrying a song. It's just unbelievable.
So this was my number 1. This and my number 2, which we haven't gotten to yet, were so close. Like 1A, 1B kind of thing. I knew that song was going to be higher on our overall list, my number 2. But on my personal list, I gave this one the super slight edge because of that chorus. That chorus is one of my favorite things in any song ever. Not just by State Champs, any song ever. I love it. It's that good. I can't give it enough praise. This was the song that got me into State Champs all these years later. It's still my favorite. I mean, I'm a realist and an optimist. I swear to you, I'm not getting. I can't even speak. I love this song so much. It's still my favorite. This and the song below it are 2 of my favorites of all time. Unbelievable song. I could go on for hours about this one.
Yeah, I mean, again, like, I have no complaints. I put it at 7. Like it. I mean, I'm pretty sure I told you, like, for it to beat this song, it's got to be like,
yeah, you did.
In that. And like in my opinion, there were 6 others, but like those 6 others, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them are in the top 5. So like, I don't have any. I have no qualms with this song.
Yeah, if you had a problem with the song, we'd have problems.
So
because this song is so good. My personal one, our overall number 3, great song.
And at number 2, we got Shape Up. I know I love this song, but I didn't think it would get this high up to 3, honestly. But I have no regrets. Talk about a song that is fast and catchy. Like the song brings you in from the beginning and just never lets up. Like that chorus really puts it over the top, especially the ending of that chorus. Like the song just might have the best verses of the whole discography. I can't say enough about the song. I thought I was gonna be alone here.
Yeah, I had the exact same thought. I also thought I was going to be alone here. This is another one where Sean texted me and was like, hot take, Shape Up is really fucking good. And I was like, because I had already had my list done by the time he was making his. I was like, dude, Shape Up's my number 3. I completely agree with you. So yeah, this is my number 3. My top 3 were set in stone. They never moved. The verses hook you right away, and this song is insanely catchy. The verses are catchy. The chorus comes in. It's insanely catchy. It just doesn't let up. I can't decide what part of this song is my favorite. It's just all so good. It's perfect. It's got literally no flaw. I mean, Shape Up and Stand Tall, man. This song's so fucking good.
Yeah, I mean, like, I just like I knew I liked this song, but like I didn't think it was my favorite, but after listening to it, I'm like, yeah, this is my favorite. Like I could see how All Yours History is, but like something about Shape Up just like is just like better.
I mean,
I
Around the
don't-
World
I
and
don't know.
Back is my favorite State Champs album. I have it on vinyl. It's great. It's got 2 of my top 3 songs. 3 of my top 4 songs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shape
So
Up.
that's our number 2. Ironically, though, we both had it at 3, but this and the top song were tied, and we were just like, fuck it, let's just leave it.
Yeah.
There's no reason to change it. So number 2.
Coming in the number 1 spot, we got Frozen. I knew this was going to be our collective number 1. I was surprised it was tied with Shape Up, but I knew this was going to be our collective number 1 going in. But like I said, for All You Are Is History, this and All You Are Is History are 2 of my favorite songs of all time. It's a 1A, 1B for me personally. Don't think the fact that this isn't at 1 is any slight to it. It was a standout from the moment I heard it, and I'm so fucking happy that this song has become a set staple. At least it is at the moment. It better fucking stay that way. It's so catchy. That guitar riff that you just heard hooks you in right from the start, and it leads to some amazing verses and another unreal chorus. It's perfection in a song, really. We have a friend that isn't a really big State Champs fan. We dragged him to the first show that we saw with us, and this is the only song that he likes by them. He loves this song almost as much as we do. So great song.
Yeah, I mean that guitar intro that you just heard, like it brings you into the start, like it's fast, it's catchy. Like this is the first song that Brett showed me of them, and it stuck ever since. Like you don't often like when like you find that song that like sticks. Like you often don't find songs that beat it. Somehow 2 or 3 of them did beat it, which is like slightly, but like this song's really hard to beat, honestly. Like that chorus just really hits. The verses are fantastic. It's just unbelievable. Like
Yeah.
I can't say enough about it. I honestly can't.
No, this is a truly great song.
It's one of the great ones that personally he doesn't agree. These guys in Mayday Parade are my 2 favorite pop punk bands. So like, and Frozen is part of that reason because that song carries. I was
gonna say to talk about that in the outro.
Yeah,
but yeah, I love State Champs too. Them at All Time Low are my 2 favorite pop punk bands. So we'll talk about that more in the outro. But Frozen are number 1, and that's been it, guys. Thank you all for joining us here as we have just ranked every State Champs song. Like we had mentioned, this was so hard for us. State Champs is probably my 3rd favorite band of all bands. I love them so much. They're great. We've seen them live in concert 2 times. We're seeing them again this summer. They're unbelievable. I can't give them enough compliments. If you haven't heard anything on this list, if you haven't heard of them, please check them out. I cannot give them enough praise.
Yeah, I mean, like I said in the like in the Frozen take, like these are like this band just hit so well on just so many levels, and like they're my 3rd favorite band too, honestly. Like Owl City, Mayday Parade, and then these guys, like just something about Derek's voice is just wows you every time that he says something. Even their earlier stuff, like even the finer things, like they're good, but in comparison to the other songs, they're just lower. Like they don't really have a bad song other than Time Machine, but like whatever. Like other than Time Machine, like can you get me a bad song?
No, just Time Machine. That's it. But
Okay.
but like I said, my 3 favorite bands are Green Day, All Time Low, and State Champs. All Time Low is my number 2, and they have a song that I think is terrible. Again, I'm not going to say the name of it, but because I'm saving that for another video. But just because they have one song that I think is terrible doesn't take away from the fact that the rest of their body of work is fucking fantastic.
And you honestly, like arguing sake, like we could have like a 15, 16 top tier.
Yeah, we could.
Like 15, like that, like just shy tier. Like,
I don't think the gap between top tier and just shy is very big at all.
No. Like that's how because like we kind of we knew there was a bottom, and then like the middle, we just kind of had to split up somehow, and that's just kind of how we did.
Honestly, the reason we divided the top and the just shy where we did is if you look at the averages, there's like a grouping at 9 and then half empties at 12. So that's a big enough gap where we were like, I mean, I guess we divided here. That was kind of what we did with that.
Yeah, but like I think like it's extremely top heavy, and like the middle is like they're all okay songs. Like there isn't much of a difference between. I would say that is there that much of a difference between 39 and 52 and 53 taking out
Time Machine.
The Time Machine?
No.
Like other than the acoustic stuff.
Yeah,
other
no,
than the acoustic
not
stuff.
really. I enjoy all of those songs. There's just ones that I think are better.
Yeah, like just and like honestly, like I think in terms of ranking, like our rankings other than like 4 were like pretty consistent.
Yeah, they were pretty similar. This was the hardest one that I've had to do so far. I said that with the Stand Atlantic video. This was harder than that.
Like I got through the first album. It was like, all right, okay, cool, like that's fine. And I got to the second one, and I remember texting, and I'm like, oh, we got to do more of these now. There's 2 more albums of this.
You're like, how do we do this?
How the hell do we do this?
Yeah.
So I had to. I don't know about him, but I had to listen to it like 2 or 3 times just to.
Yeah, I did.
I did one, and then I did a second one, and then I did comments, and then I did troubles. So 4.
4. I did less than that just because I didn't have the time to do more than that. But I like where everything came out. I listened to everything through once, and then I listened through and did my comments and moved everything around, and then I did one more once over to make sure I was happy with everything.
Yeah, like in terms of ranking, like I think like this is like the happiest ranking that I have in terms of like not feeling rushed or anything. Like I feel like this is a very like solid list.
Yeah, no, that's part of the reason this video was originally scheduled. First, we were like, all right, we got to rush it out after the album, and then we were like, wait, I think it might be better if we take our time, gather our thoughts on everything, and make sure like we know where we want to put everything. So I'm glad we waited, and then we were gonna put this video out either last week or the week before. But then we decided to, if you watch that June update, we have things going on. So we decided to push it back even further just to make sure, because we knew that this was going to be a hard ranking for us to do. And we wanted to make sure that we were able to give it the full time and attention that it deserved, because we both do love this band so much.
Yeah, like this, like if anything, before the whole like June July stuff like needed to come out like in its proper like entirety, it was this one, because it's like you can like our individual artists, like those are like, yeah, but like one person doesn't like it as much as the other one does. But like this one, like we both love. It's not like we both are like, oh yeah, this is nice. Like we both really love this band, so we wanted to do that due diligence and make sure that it honestly, like other than the Panic video, I think it could be our best video.
I think it is our best video. Yeah. I think you can really tell the time and effort that we put into this one. Yeah. And we hope that it comes off, and we hope you guys enjoyed listening to us talk about it. Like we said multiple times, we love State Champs, and we wanted to make sure that this video got the attention and love that it deserved. So, yeah, I think I don't have anything else to add.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have anything else. Just like if you have anything to say about it, comment anything. Like we'd love to hear your comments on anything with this ranking,
and most importantly, honestly, even more than check out us. Fuck that. Don't check out us. Check out State Champs if you haven't heard of them. Fuck watching our videos. Go listen to State Champs.
Yeah. Just please, just give them a listen. We don't even care which one you listen to. Preferably
something in the top.
But like
if you liked a little segment of a clip that you heard, go check out the whole song. We promise you it's worth it.
Yeah, and we purposely tried to play the little parts that we thought were the best parts of the song, personally. But if you say in Frozen you liked another part, but by all means, you like another part of whatever. Like there's every song has that one little part that everyone likes, and we hope this band can be one of those special bands that it is to us. I mean, like that's like this band is like was really like one of the first ones that like brought us really closer together.
Yeah, we both love them so much.
Yeah, because I remember you showing me Frozen and was like, I don't know because like I don't like because like I wasn't because like I don't because like we weren't really on like the same wavelength completely with music yet. So I was like, yeah, like we like different stuff. I don't really know. And then I listened to Frozen. I was like, okay, I'll give it a chance. Like I listened to Last of Living Proof. I'm like, all right, okay. And I listened to Around the World Back. I'm like, okay, all right. Okay, you're right. You're right.
I love them.
So,
They're great.
but like, and honestly, ever since, like, we constantly send each other music
All the time, yeah.
all the time. Like, if not every week, every other week.
Yeah.
Like,
And that's honestly what gave us the inspiration to start this channel. I know we put out the Panic video first, but I really think the inspiration for this channel was that King of the New Age was coming out.
yeah, because it's like because we knew that like Panic was gonna be like Panic was our band collectively because like we both liked it together and another person who was in this group before this like that was also one of his favorite bands, so he kind of was like that's our collective like group band together. But like we are like he told me that like State Champ's making an album. Like, all right, we gotta push out shit before that because we gotta give this band its due diligence, and I think we have.
I think we have too. Yeah, so I mean that's been it from us. We're sorry this outro was really long, but
It's a nice 9-minute outro. We do apologize.
We
but
adore this band, and we're trying to convey that to you, and push love their way because they're unbelievable. They're great.
They're not necessarily underappreciated, but like they're not on that top tier level, and we think they should get up close to that.
Yeah, I mean,
I think they deserve it.
They deserve the world and more. they're fantastic. So that's been it from us. So we hope you enjoyed. Stick around. We got some other videos coming out. Make sure to watch that June update video that we keep referencing if you want to hear the schedule for the videos coming up soon. And check out some more State Champs. That's been it.
Peace.